What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Brandon the Broker. I'm back once again. And no Top Girl, no Monopoly Go, no swiping through Tinder. We are back and we are looking at Herb M. Engineering school is breaking me. Raw truth. And I got a feeling I'm about to laugh at this dude. Not because I'm laughing at him, but because if I don't laugh, I'm gonna cry because I know exactly what he's going through. Trust me, architecture, engineering, construction management, they are not that far apart from each other. They will rip your soul out. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Jump right into it because some people like when you just jump right into it. People don't like when you have intros and stuff like that. They just want you to jump right into it. I'm tired. I just came from the store, y'all. I
Dude.
just said that I'm gonna jump right into it and then I talk about the store. My bad, y'all. I do vlogs too, so I'm just naturally a vlogger.
Well, here's a question. When you went to the store, did you bring us something back? Did you bring us some Takis? Did you bring us like a Ghost Welch's grape energy drink? Do you even drink energy drinks or do you get that crap white monster can and say, I drink energy? I don't know, man. Let's hear what you guys say.
And I'm a I'm a little bit out of breath, so just work with me. I'm gonna try to make this video unedited as possible. It's a whole bunch of videos out there that probably talk about the same thing and is it worth going to school for engineering? So I'm gonna just give y'all my perspective, and this gonna be like a vlogging perspective. This ain't all that, you know, that professional video that you all looking for. It's just authentic, and I did not. Uh, I at least want to get that filler out. It is not, scripted or anything. I just came here to give the idea and say, man, engineering engineering is hard. I had a late assignment last night, and I was just thinking like, man, is it really worth it? When you have late assignments, you just question your whole life. You like, man, my life is over. I can't take this no more. Every time when you have a late assignment, but when your assignment's early, you like, man, I'm the best. You don't care what kind of grades you get. As long as you get like a 70, 75%, sometimes you just be like, man, I really don't care. I really don't care. I'm just glad I got a good grade. I'm just glad, I turned it in on time. You got that dopamine and stuff like that. You done drunk some coffee, you lit up. And engineering is hard, and it ain't the essays or nothing like that. It's the math, bro. Like in high school, I was bull stuffing around. I ain't gonna lie. That's probably why I was behind. I was just bull stuffing. I never did homework. I just never did really anything in elementary school, middle school, high school. I never.
I really do feel your pain on that one. Oof. When you get into anything having to do with STEM, anything having to do with STEM, the math is always going to be that math your parents told you about, that new math. And it be kicking your ass sometimes.
Never did anything. When I had my twin ACL, they gave me like a stack of homework to do, like this big. In high school, it was so much homework, and I never did anything. Never did any of that, and I still passed, bro. How did I pass? I really don't know. I was hurt for about 2 months, and I never did no work that they handed me, and I still passed. How is that? I almost got left behind. I ain't gonna lie to y'all because I almost got left behind. That's all I gotta say. And I still passed. But in college, especially engineering, if you trying to be a veterinarian, if you trying to be I hope I'm saying this right, but a neurosurgeon, you cannot play around, bro. You cannot play around. And I say engineering specifically because the math is so much, especially online. It's just hard in general, but for math homework, and just math quizzes and da da da. You got to make sure you on time with the work because they handing online. I don't know how it is in class, but online it's just a homework assignment about 50 questions, another homework assignment, 50 questions, and then a quiz.
Mm-hmm.
It's in my school, Liberty University, then it's a quiz, and then it's an exam right after that, and then it's a written work exam. So right after the exam, you have an hour and 30 minutes to take this exam, but not only do you have to put in the answers, but you have to show your work. So you have
Oh hell nah, bro. If a teacher ever asks me to show my work again, I'm gonna show him my belt. We ain't showing work no more. I'm not. What you want? You want my scratch paper? You want me to show you my scratch? I'll show you my calculator. I got a really good calculator. I'll show you. Show you my work. For what? So you can see how stupid I am for real? Hell, you gonna tell me I don't need to be an architect? I need to go flip burgers at McDonald's. Then again, 20 something dollars an hour. That doesn't sound too bad.
to take a picture, and then you have to like put all the pictures together and then send that, and you get like some more points and stuff like that. And that is so hard to do. So I tried to rush as much as possible, and I was still like running out of time. I'm like, oh my god, like this ain't no joke. And the math that I am taking right now is on trigonometry. I hope I'm saying that right.
You did.
Trigonometry, and all these little cubes and all these little triangles and stuff. That really got me. It had me thinking like, man, is this gonna be my last semester? I just made a video saying I'm gonna continue school, and then I'm like, bro, but that's my fault because a lot of time I am procrastinating. Now somebody,
Now, here's the funny thing. I think we all, especially when you get older and you go back to school, I think we all have that feeling like you sit down, you're reading this stuff, and you like, man, did I make the right decision? But Herb, let me tell you something. You did. You made the exact right decision. Keep going, my brother. I know we ain't at the end of the video yet, but you got this. You can do it. Yeah, those squares, those triangles, they be messing you up, but here's the thing. You always got, if there's one thing I could tell you I've learned, is you gotta remember to add Kurt Angle into the mix. You gotta add the Kurt Angle. If you don't add the Kurt Angle, you're gonna end up like Scott Steiner at Sacrifice. Okay, you ain't gotta worry about. Oh wait, this ain't wrestling. My bad. I'm sorry. Hold on. Just wrong thing. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. You got this, bro. You got this. Just watch out for them. Watch out for them angles. Okay. Obtuse, obscuse, and Kurt. Watch out for the angles.
there's somebody that is working hard and just on top of their work, they is good. Especially if you young, because you don't have to maintain a job like that. If your parents supporting you, man, I hope they are. I pray to God they are. If your parents supporting you and stuff like that, and you don't have to worry about working a part-time or full-time job, man, that's what I would recommend. Like, stay with your parents as long as possible. Don't rush nothing. Behave right so your parents can be like, okay, I love this.
I wish. Bro, I'm 42 years old. I love to go back to my mom's basement. I really would. Mom, just cook me a couple meals a week. I'll be fine. Nah, he is right though, man. When you young and you ain't got nothing else to worry about, you could do all this, but when you got a mortgage payment, a job, I ain't got no kids. I don't know if he got kids, but if you got kids and a wife and a girlfriend, this, that, and the other, man, you screwed.
If you gotta work
I'm gonna
10
walk around a
hours
little bit.
a week or something like that just to help your parents out, good. But I would recommend you know, just doing that, and then once you graduate, get you a good job, start your own business, and your parents will be happy with that. I really just thought about it. Like my mom had to give. I had to put a loan in my mom name, like a parent loan. student loan, and I feel like I'm wasting her money now. That's something I just thought about. I'm
Nah, I don't feel like that, bro. I mean, look, listen, man. What I want you to do is look at it like this. One day, you gonna build your mama a house. I know that's what we all want to do, You want to build your mom and your dad, that brand new house. My mom, she was an interior architect, so I was like, I'm gonna build the house. She gonna design the whole inside. She don't want to do that no more. But hey, one day I'm gonna build my mama a house. That's the way you gotta look at it, bro. And I know you can do it.
like, man, my mom had $1,000 in her name, and I'm up here trying to pursue happiness and freedom and stuff like that. And my mom, like, you just put this money in my name. She ain't say that, but she probably thinking like, you just put this money in my name, da da da, and you ain't really doing da da da. And I'm just thinking like, man, I hope my mom, cause that is not funny though, cause man, I had a good job and all of a sudden da da da. But I'm getting off topic, man. And not only do you have to do the math homework, of
Mm-hmm.
course, but you have to turn in these essays. Like you have to do these. Right now, I'm taking like history of entrepreneurs, and I'm also taking technical communication. Which technical communication is not that hard. I promise you. Anything. No offense to people that's in communication watching this video, but it is not that hard. I promise. Like a lot of communication classes are some of the easiest classes I ever taken. Like you can do that with your eyes closed. And then history of only thing that get me is the essays. If you procrastinate on the essays, then you're gonna be far behind.
Very true. God, I hate essays, especially when it's like, well, it's got to be, 1,750 words in this font, double space. What? Look, I'm gonna just hand you this paperwork. Either you gonna give me an A or you're gonna give me an F. And if you give me an F, I'm gonna suplex you over that desk. So you better make the right call and give me my A. It has to be 1,750 words, and we want it at number 10 font, and it's got to be this and that and that and this and this and that. Man, I'll knock you out, Mr. Whatever your name is. Just take this paper and shut up. That's not what I say, that's what I think. Oh, the kids are finally out. Okay, cool. I'm baking brownies, by the way. I'm gonna take them over. I'm gonna take some over to the neighbor. So once they cool off, I ain't gonna give them hot brownies. Geez, what do y'all think the worst of me?
Let me tell you that right now, you're gonna be far behind. History of entrepreneurship or whatever. I think it's something like that. I think it's history of American entrepreneurs, and that's a little harder than technical communication. But all you got to do is do your research and do the essays and do the quizzes, and that's easy too. It's just the math. If you're not writing the math problems, if you sometimes I ain't gonna lie, a lot of times I can't even get the answer right with math, and I probably go on ChatGPT or something like that and ask for the answers. And then whatever ChatGPT, if they show
Y'all, hold on 1 second. Just hold on 1 second. Okay, my brownies kind of turned out garbage, but we'll try again tomorrow.
they work, which 99% of the time they will, and I'm gonna just write that down and be like, okay. That's showing my work right there. But a lot of times I do not feel great about that because I am paying people for my education and I have to learn something. I have to get my money worth. I'm just not trying to find a job because after I graduate, I'm trying to start my own business and I still need to pass a PE, professional engineering, get your license, professional engineering license and stuff. So you have to make sure that you is comprehending this, you is soaking all the information up. And I think one of the reasons it's hard, of course, it's the math, but I don't think math would be so hard if I actually put in the work, and not using like these AI tools or just not asking for help. I think it'll be better. You know,
Math is math, and math is hard. So yeah, I understand what you going through on that one, brother. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. I understand the math. And yeah, AI tools do make it a little bit easier, but AI tools aren't always correct. I've learned that the hard way one time, and ugh, good thing I actually learned it.
if I actually put in the work, you know, because a lot of the times I just be behind. And don't get me wrong, I put in the work. Um, I try to get as much information by myself as possible. But a lot of times, and people can relate to this. A lot of times, when you behind, you just looking for answers. You like, oh my God, I'm behind. I just want to get a good grade. That's all it is. So, all I'm gonna say is, I pray to God that God is with me through this whole journey. If I pursue another journey, at least I said y'all heard it from me first. If I pursue another journey, then hey, you just pursue another journey. I believe in God, so I know God can take you down a different path. You know that. So after this video, it could I could be like, okay, I'm done, or I could be like, yeah, I'm motivated. Because I'm a free spirits person and things like that, and I just like to pursue different things, and I'm at the age where I'm trying to stick with one thing, and I think YouTube is something I'm really sticking with, but I want to do something outside of YouTube, like have more consistent income. So I'm thinking about um, this, and after this, I'm thinking about. I can't say it on here. I ain't gonna say it yet because I have to make sure that I graduate first, and then I will go pursue. I can't tell y'all yet, man.
I don't blame you, bro, because sometimes when you put things out into the universe, it's always the most hatinous people that got something negative to say. And you know the sad thing is, it's always somebody that should be on your side that's gonna say something negative. Someone that should be, I believe in you, is gonna be the one that's gonna be like, man, you can't do that, bro. Come on, what you thinking about here? What makes you think you could do that? And it's not that it makes you feel some type of way. Is that you can't knock them out the way you want to, if that makes sense.
Oh, oh my God, I wish I could tell y'all, but man, just know that I want to continue my education. But it's something gonna really be life changing for me and for the people around me, because when they see it, they're gonna be like, man, he doing that. I'm proud of him. I ain't know he was trying to do that. I'm proud of him. I promise y'all. Oh my God.
Bro, man to man, black man to black man, I'm gonna say that no matter what. Just making this video and going back to school and, you know, trying to, you know, be a YouTuber, not trying, you are being a YouTuber. I'm proud of you. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. So, fight this fight, bro. Fight that math. But just remember, you gotta add Kurt Angle to the mix, okay? If you don't, it spells disaster for you. Once again, this ain't wrestling. My bad. My bad. My bad. Okay. Okay.
It's gonna be so great when I get to tell y'all. But if God have me go down a different path, then hey, He just have me go down a different path. Like don't let 2 million, don't let 2 billion. I say 2 billion, $5 billion in my pocket because I'll be like, oh, forget school. I just straight because if I get $5 billion, which it's not about the money, but school bring on a lot of stress, and I'm a type of person that like to self improve and read self improvement books and go look up some sites to learn more. So I can learn more from that. They got AutoCAD books and stuff where you can learn designing. I'd be like, bruh, I'ma still pursue that. Now I got the money. Now I'm finna be man. I'm finna be. How much you wanna get to just, you know. But yeah, that's about it, man. I did get off topic a little bit, but just know, like, the only thing to sum this up, the reason why it's hard is number one, procrastination, and number two, math. Make sure you make sure you writing all your answers down. Don't depend on nothing else. Don't depend on nobody do your homework, nothing like that. Make sure math important. What I'm saying, and math. Make sure that you are writing down the problems. Make sure you get all the problems because when it comes down to it, if you don't know the math, if you was always depending on something, math gonna kill you. Math really gonna kill you, and not only.
Math kills me the most. Out of anything else, math is the thing that gets me the most. It's like history, building environments, all that stuff. I can, steel structure. I'm great. As soon as you put a math problem in there, that's not what's 2 plus 4. I am screwed.
School, but do it for yourself and do it for when you get in that work field. When you start your own business, you will know you will know what to do. And in engineering, you will use some math. So, and if you don't use math, just know that it help expand your mind. It help you problem solve more. Um, I don't know the science behind that, but um, just doing a little research and just hearing people say, "Oh, it help with problem solving," I believe it because you constantly trying to solve a problem. You trying to 2 plus 2 equals 4. You obviously, but you know what I mean, man. You know what I mean. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoy my video. Like I said, stop procrastinating and write down all your problems. Just soak up the knowledge for you. Just soak up knowledge for you. Don't depend on nothing else. Just soak and do it for yourself. And heard the word is out of here. What's up,
Thanks.
y'all? Jump right into it.
Thanks a lot, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and like that. I'm gonna like his video. Go like his video. Go subscribe to his channel. Let him know you proud of him. Let him know that he can do this. And until next video, which is probably gonna be another Top Girl video, I don't know yet. I'm out too. Get your crumble cookie. Stop procrastinating. Get the crumble cookie.